Making money while we sleep. Riding the roller coaster together. Stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday. Making money while we sleep. Riding the roller coaster together. Stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Market Watch. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Market Watch Wednesday. Making money while we sleep. Riding the roller coaster together. Stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday. Making money while we sleep. Riding the roller coaster together. Stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And welcome to Coopersthaiadventure Market Matters Wednesday. Market Watch Wednesday, actually. That's the new title of the stream. Welcome to my good buddy and sidekick, Mr. Brooke Snyder.
Trusty sidekick.
Trusty?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something I don't trust. Ooh, well, it's coming back up. I did hit 99.
Briefly.
But what did Brooke Snyder say while I was on the cruise ship? I watched it. I don't think Bitcoin will you'll ever see below 100,000 Bitcoin ever again.
Bingo.
Just goes to show we don't know. But we love it and we trust in it.
Yes.
And
yes.
that's why we got in it. But one thing I don't trust. Your wife to cut my hair. What the hell happened to you?
The market's open, and I'll tell you, they were tanking off the start, and I said, honey, I need a clip, a shave. So she scalped me.
Scalped you?
Yeah, I was taking, my portfolio was getting scalped. I might as well play the part.
So you figured if you cut your hair, there might be some Satoshis in there? Is that
Who
what you were
knows?
looking for?
No. Just better her doing it than paying somebody. I gotta save the money.
Yeah. So what the hell happened last night? Well, what the hell happened in the last 72 hours? Bitcoin was doing okay. It was down a little bit from its all-time high, not too much, 10%. That's nothing. We've seen that move in a single day up and down in Bitcoin. We've seen it jump 10,000 in one day and dive 10,000 the next day. So Bitcoin is all of a sudden off its all-time high of 125, or what was it, 125, 126?
Close to that, yeah.
It happened when I was on the cruise ship. But and then I wake up this morning, Bitcoin looked like it was going to make a run back up, and it was at 104. And then I woke up this morning and it was at 1011. And it's still going down.
Yeah, well, my opinion only is that it's an opinion. The markets were due for a correction.
Okay.
And I mean, if you notice yesterday, even the good stocks were down with the bad.
Yeah,
so everything was down.
Tesla was down big time.
Oh, well, I bought more Tesla. I bought two buys last night. I bought one on the opening because that was an opportunity. I thought, Jesus, an hour late. Holy Jesus, I bought more. So, small buys, but still, I like building that bag. And at the end of the day, you know, I was up there just before closing, and Bitcoin was trading at just that 100. So I bought a bit of iBet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because shit, that's 100. That's a pretty good buy, you know. So that's what I was doing. My nephew, he likes selling the puts, so he was doing a bit of that last night, because when prices drop, your premiums on the put sales actually go up.
Correct.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, he's enjoying that. So, but like I like to say, you know, if you need money, don't sell your Bitcoin, sell a kidney.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Saylor special there. Now, I see it from a different angle as to why the markets are crashing, why crypto's down. A lot of the alts are down over 50% in the last, month.
Yep.
You look at ETH sitting at $3,200. It was at 45 a month ago.
True.
You look at Solana. Solana was at 250, and
Well,
now
it was over 3 there not that long ago, and now it's 215?
I think 250 was its high.
No,
250
it was
Solana.
higher than that.
Okay, you guys let us know in the comments who's right, who's wrong. And it's now trading about, what is it? What's it say on the boob tube there, Brooke?
XRP?
Solana.
Oh, Solana 154.
154. So
that's a buy.
That is a huge
Screaming
decrease of 30%, whereas Bitcoin is only down 20%. And a lot of the alts, like XRP, for example, that was well over $3.
Yeah,
that's
the one I was talking.
Yeah, look at it now; that's down 30% as well. Cardano well down.
Wouldn't touch them,
but no, they're down.
Correct.
And here's my 2 points of mine that I want to talk about, folks. One is, for about 3 months, 2-3 months now, they've been saying that Bitcoin bull run is over and alt season is in effect. And I argued earlier this year, I'm not seeing that anymore. I'm seeing a change in crypto. And that changes in crypto is that when Bitcoin runs, the alts run. When Bitcoin tanks, the alts tank.
Well,
and that's what we're seeing still today. These other YouTubers out there, they do it for clickbait. I see it. I tell it as I see it. I don't need to do clickbait. We're just a bunch of retirees trying to boost our money bags, and our income here in Thailand. Hence why we get into the weekly and monthly dividend payers. And, we have our growth stocks like Tesla, MicroStrategy for the future, because we know the future is going to be crypto and AI.
Correct.
So that's one point of contention. The other one is the U.S. government.
They need to get back to work.
In shutdown.
Yeah.
And I've got a sister, Julie, lives in Austin, Texas. Oh, and she was telling me yesterday, I spoke to her yesterday, her cat died. So, Julie, if you're watching, God bless you. She had that cat 19 years and it passed away.
An oldie.
She never had kids, Julie. She didn't want kids. She's a businesswoman. And, that was like her little kid, that cat. Went everywhere with her.
Yeah.
And anyways, she was telling me in Texas, people stranded at the airports, they couldn't get on flights. There was a 4-hour queue just to get inside the airports in Houston.
Because of what? No government workers?
Lack of government workers.
Oh, boy.
Air traffic control. A lot of the controllers are resigning. They haven't been paid. They have mortgages. They got kids in school. They got cars to pay for. They can't afford this shutdown. And it's not just them. It's the police force. They're not getting paid. The U.S. military. Okay, there's been a big donor that donated money to pay the U.S. military, but what they're going to do on this Friday?
Yep, paydays again.
Paydays again this Friday. Are they going to get paid? The firefighters aren't getting paid. And that scares a lot of people. It scares the markets. But there is a bit of good news. Now, me as an independent, I like watching the news from all sides. Okay. I don't trust Republicans any more than I do Democrats, but I like watching both sides. And what I've seen is that there's 8 senators. A leaked memo came out. 8 senators that have said, Democratic senators, yeah, are going to vote to reopen the government after the local elections. So they got elections right now for mayors, governors, and local politicians and communities that they want to get past the finish line, which is happening right now as we speak. And then once that passes, by the end of the week, they're going to be voting to reopen the government.
Yeah, this is the longest shutdown in history, apparently.
It's over a month.
Yeah.
It's now officially over a month.
Just shows you how inadequate the government is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and yet they're still getting paid.
Yeah.
That's, to me, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Either everybody gets paid or nobody.
Well, that's the thing. And I agree with that as an independent. I think if you're going to shut down the government, you should shut down yourself as well.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. Doesn't matter what party you belong to. So you should get no free travel. You should get no expenses. You should not get any apartment in Washington to stay in while you're there for Congress. You know, all that should be taken away from you, including your pay. And let's see how shutdowns last, how long they last.
Yeah. So what caused yesterday, we talked a bit about that. I think, as I said, it was due for a bit of a correction. But when you look behind the scenes, I mean, we do have interest rate cuts coming. It's not like they're going to be going up. They're going to be coming down. That's a plus. The government's going to get back to work.
Yeah.
That's going to be a plus.
Has to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
The government is going to, well, they're started already behind the scenes, but the printing presses are going to start up big time. So the system is going to get flooded with cash.
Yes, because quantitative tightening is going to be ending on the 1st of December.
Jerome
Powell, the Fed chair.
Yeah. So all these things together, and bottom line underneath everything is profits have been good. You know, that, I mean, your stock prices are based to a great extent on profits.
Yes.
And they've been good. So going forward, like Jamie Invest Answers figures, we're 70% still in the bull market, 30% chance we're not. But he backs it up with the data, a lot of I've mentioned, and I tend to agree with him on that. There's more positive signals than negative out there. So I still think it's a correction. Today we might see a bounce back, if not today, tomorrow. So, you know, I'm not panicking. I consider it a buying opportunity. Hopefully a lot of you do the same. If you're not in a stock you want to get in, that might, you know, maybe yesterday, maybe even today would be the opportunity to get in on it. But I'm not selling anything. You know, the Misties and the Alties, I'm in heavy in Altie, nephew in the Misty more so. We're into those for the income.
Yeah.
And I'm getting my income. I'm happy with that. So I'm not too worried about what's happening there. I'm more concerned about, hey, where's my growth coming from? Where's my long-term assets going? Are they on sale or not? And I'm not a big seller of anything during markets like this.
I bought my wife some more Misty last night.
Good for you.
Yeah. Because it was down.
Yeah.
With Bitcoin down, MicroStrategy down.
MicroStrategy down, my biggest holding, you know, I'm sucking wind on that. But I'm in for the long term. You know, I've been there before.
Yeah.
So I don't panic. I still sleep good at night. I'm not, what do you do? But to counteract that, and that's why, you know, diversification is good. I've got the Tesla, and it's been had a good run since the 300s, which I was in on. So, you know, picked up a little more of that, as I said last night, and a bit of IBIT.
So what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking to yourselves? And let us know on the live stream. Are you thinking buy, sell, HODL, hold on for dear life? Let us know in the comments. Let's get the show started. See who we got online.
Well, all righty then. Captain Action says, sell
Mortimer,
sell. I think that was from a movie.
Trading Places.
Okay,
yes, with Eddie Murphy. Great movie.
Henry from Tampa. El Promeo from Stony Creek. Tough day in the markets. Another great buying opportunity. There's a Sharpie.
Yeah,
Hope everyone is optimistic and doing well. We're doing great in Thailand.
we are
Yeah.
doing fantastic. And it was a good buying opportunity, a good way to bring down your dollar cost average.
True.
You know, so if you bought in Misty at $20 and it's down below, you know, $11, and you buy some more, well, you're bringing your dollar cost average closer to that 11 than
Correct.
from the 20.
Yep.
So it's the way I look at it.
Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, everyone. Thumbs up. Make Darlene smile. Hit that like button.
Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, it's free. Pound it. Thank you, Roger. Good morning.
Rick Price, Sell Mortimer, Sell. Classic movie. There you go. You're
Trading
right. Trading
Places.
Places.
It was a great comedy,
Yeah.
and it was all over a bet of $1
Okay.
to see if you can wreck the Duke and Duke
Yeah,
Holdings.
Dan Aykroyd was
That's
in
right.
that, a
That's
Canadian.
right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, and there was another Wesley Snipes, was it? Or
No, Wesley Snipes
No,
wasn't in it, but
another fella.
yeah, it was a very, very good movie.
Rick Price, apparently Congress in 2010 made a law called the Eddie Murphy Rule to prevent trading on non-public information, such as government orange crop reports, before they are made public. So, yeah, I understand what they're talking about.
Well, we really need this crypto law to come in.
Yeah.
This is the final straw that they're waiting, that a lot of people in the bull market are waiting for. You know, this law to pass. And POTUS was on 60 Minutes. And I watched only 2 minutes of it, the bit that interests me, and that was on Bitcoin. And he wants to make the US the crypto capital of the world, and said that China is starting to get into it big time. Well, I take half of what he says as
Gospel.
rubbish, I'll say. And so I did a little bit of background search. I asked Grok, I asked ChatGPT, is China getting in? Yes, they are, was the answer. They are now getting into crypto. They're starting to get into it. In Hong Kong, you can buy crypto now. Never used to before, you can now. It used to be only for the rich, like the UK, that can get into crypto. Now they're opening different avenues for the middle class to get into it. So that part was right. Let's hope it wakes him up and he actually does something. And he said on there that he's going to make the what do you call it? The crypto reserve bill. The best in the world.
Strategic Bitcoin Reserve.
Yeah, the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill, the best in the world. Let's see, because he hasn't bought any yet.
No.
He signed this when he came into office in January, Brooke.
Yeah, but he's been building the bag. They've been grabbing some from the bad boys.
Yeah, from the bad boys. But the promise was 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years.
Well, let's get the government back to work.
Yeah,
See
and
some legislation.
from what Cynthia Loomis is saying, this is the only thing that's holding up the POTUS for being able to buy Bitcoin. And they say it's finished now. It's done. They have consensus on it, bipartisan on both sides. Great. I love it when they work together. That's what I want from my country. I want everybody working together. So this bill, if the government reopens this week, the end of this week, they reckon they can get it passed by Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Bitcoin price has been manipulated dramatically by market makers. And, you know,
Big whales.
Yeah.
You know,
Binance,
with
Wintermute
1,000
in
coins,
there.
and they can change the price overnight.
And they do it obviously to make money. And how they make money is they see what the average long position is.
Yeah.
They see what the average short. And if there's too many longs, they'll go after them. So in other words, they try and, you know, drop the price down to liquidate the longs. And when they see the same happening at the reverse, they'll drive the price up. You know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 can wipe out a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Well, it was down 6,000 yesterday.
Yeah.
Guess what? They got wiped out, the longs. You know, so they're making money every chance they do this. Now, why are they able to do this? They're able to do this
because there's no regulation.
Exactly. There's no legislation. Where is the legislation? It's sitting on the desk ready to be signed.
Yeah.
You know, get
Voted
the
on.
government back to work, get the damn legislation in. You can't pull that shit in, you know, the stock exchange.
No.
You can't pull that with, you know, the Dow Jones or the S&P stocks. That's regulated.
Correct.
You know, you can't pull this type of scam that's going on. You know, it's like the Wild West with crypto. So that's why the price to me has not gone to where it should be, which is up and to the right, $150, $200.
It should
possibly.
be north of 150
Oh,
right now.
easily.
Yeah.
And it will be. It's just a matter of time. The legislation, the cream will rise to the top. And this is the cream of the industry. So it's going to rise. It's just going to take the government to get off their butts. That's just my opinion. T. Meyer. Also, guys, have you checked out some great weekly Yield Max, Chippy, and LFGY? Thanks for the show and have a great week.
I always like doing research into the weekly and monthly pairs, Yield Max in particular. And my two favorites are Plady and Hui. Plady in particular, I'm not seeing any NAV erosion, Brooke. I'm really not. It started at $50. It's at 66 18 months later.
Took a dump yesterday.
Well, everything did.
Yeah, everything did.
But it's still over $60.
Yeah,
I think it's down
yeah.
to 62 right now, Plady. So it only lost $4.
Yeah.
And they've gone weekly along with Misty, and they're paying their second payment was 54 cents. Well, that's $2 a month.
Yeah.
That's what we were getting with Misty earlier this year. Okay, it's $60 a share, so it's 6 times more than what Misty is.
Sure.
But I love the fact that it doesn't have the NAV erosion.
Yep. Nobody likes that.
Yeah, so nobody likes getting in at $20, $30 a share, and now all of a sudden it's $10 a share. Well, you lost half your money if you were to sell the stock.
A little more.
Yeah, I would not be selling. You know, I know you got in more than that, but I would not be selling at the low because I know where Bitcoin's heading. Maybe it takes 4 years to get there. You know, maybe it takes 6 years to get to that magic $1 million a coin, but I believe it will hit it.
Yeah. T. Meyer, like I don't really look at any more of these, you know, Yield Maxes. Not that I don't like them. It's just the reason I got into that, and I think most people did, was to secure a monthly income or weekly. That, you know, hey, if all else fails on my long-term holds, I've got my monthly check. I don't have to worry. As you know, sometimes in the past I was having to sell calls and this and that to generate income, right? So the weeklies and monthlies, hey, I love them. Now, what I did and you did, and we did mention that many times, I went double what I figured I needed.
Yes.
Because, all right, if there is, forgetting NAV erosion, if they drop the payments, which is what I'm counting on, they could drop them in half and I can still live here.
Exactly.
So Misty's, I figured $1 a month on Misty, so I'm pretty well bang on it. And I figured 9 cents on Ulti, and it's just a touch under that. So I'm okay because I'm still at double what I need. So really, it gives me money each month to invest. So why am I not looking into other ones? I'm not looking for the money. I'm more into long-term now, looking for the growth stocks. And what do? I don't search the market over for all these other possibilities. I focused on, I know where Bitcoin's going, so I've got the MicroStrategy, and I know where AI is going, and Tesla especially. So those are the keys. I do want to get some Solana eventually. I haven't done that yet, but that's just what I'm doing, but that's not for everybody. No. Sub-Z says, sell, unpredictable future. Crown Royal move to the USA. A lot of jobs at risk in Canada. Yeah. That's Eddie Ernesto likes the Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it anywhere. Went to Peaky Blinders. Mentioned to the boss. He came out with a nice big bottle.
So what is Mark Carney doing? He's playing hardball with Trump.
Yeah, big mistake in my opinion.
And he's hurting the Canadians in doing it. Why can't you just all get along?
Yeah. Well,
You know,
like
you don't have
said,
to pamper to the man's ego, which I know he loves.
do you know of a good government on the planet?
Yes, Bukele.
Okay, in where?
South America.
El Salvador.
Correct.
So yeah, there's one. Some people don't like him, but no, I would give you that. Whereas the majority, I couldn't think when I asked that question, I couldn't think of a good country with a good government. All the governments.
He's put all the criminals in jail.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number
true.
2, he's invested heavily in Bitcoin.
Correct.
Number 3, he buys 1 Bitcoin every day for his government without fail. 1 a day. And he's been doing that for 2 years now.
I didn't think there was any, but I will take
and
your answer as
he allows
correct.
Bitcoin mining. He allows Bitcoin trading. He allows people to pay him Bitcoin. Fantastic.
Your point was Carney. So my
well,
rebuttal
you
was
question.
Well, exactly.
Is there
I
any
don't know of
good
any
government?
good government other than all right,
Bukele.
and meaning Canada's government's no better than the U.S.
Yeah.
Between corruption, wasted money spending, inefficient tax policies, lack of proper. I mean, if you try to you can't get a pipeline in Canada because there's 1,000 different agencies have to approve. It only takes one to deny it.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. So things are at a standstill. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But,
Yeah.
oh well, we don't have that problem in Thailand.
No.
Wahin says, Misty, talk about NAV erosion. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's again because Bitcoin's dropped. I think it's had a great effect on MicroStrategy. That's had a great effect on the Misty.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it correlated when MicroStrategy starts to run up, maybe it's $15, $10, $20, whatever. You'll see Misty jump with it.
Yes.
And then vice versa. When it's guess what? MicroStrategy's been dropping. So
but Misty's been dropping less on a percentage than
correct.
Micro.
Correct.
So it's outperforming MicroStrategy right now.
And at least we're still getting paid to wait. So
yeah.
You just have to. I mean, long term. If you're not in for a trade on it, and hopefully, Sub Z Crown Royal. Yes,
Yeah.
That's a good drink. It's Canadian, but used to be.
Ricardo
says
in a good mood.
In a good mood.
Did he buy the dip?
Probably.
Yeah. Well done if you did, Ricardo.
Sub Z, Brooke looking good with the haircut, young man.
My God, she scalped you. Did you piss her off recently?
No. She.
Have you had an
she
argument?
was complaining about getting a haircut. Yeah.
Did you forget to put the toilet seat down?
No.
Did you leave your underwear on the bedroom floor?
Maybe.
Something happened somewhere.
No, I'm sitting on the balcony yesterday
Yeah.
enjoying the sights and checking things. And honey, do you want me to cut your hair? And we got clippers. I said, yeah, okay, all right. Well, the worst thing happened. She gets about a third of the way through, and the clipper dies.
Ugh.
And she says to me, "Honey, the clippers died." And I looked at her and says, "Not my problem."
I'll go on Cooper's Live Ventures looking like that. I don't care.
So she goes in and plugs it in to recharge. And it's a quick charge. So, 5 minutes it'll be. But she brings out these scissors. And like the scissors couldn't cut paper. And she's using them on my head. And but anyway, she got the job done. The clippers got charged. Enough on that. David Lowe, click the like button as always. It's always a good soy.
Roy, rate of return.
Oh, yeah. 54 days, but who's counting? Back in the land of smiles. Loving it. Okay.
Return of interest, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 54 days. See you soon, David.
Yes. Everyone likes coming back. There's Danny Don.
There he is.
Miss Health 2025. Crypto wipeout. Massive market. Yeah, market manipulation. Powell's speech, that didn't help.
That did not help.
USA shutdown doesn't help. 2 bills not passed. Correctamundo. Donnie's right on top of things.
Yeah, because people are struggling.
Yeah.
Those on food stamps are struggling. You're getting police officers, firefighters now going to food banks.
Yeah.
To get food so they can pay their electricity, they can pay their water, they can pay their mortgage with their savings. and go to the food bank and get food.
Yeah.
Because of this government shutdown.
Ridiculous.
It needs to stop.
And here's the thing. I said that this morning outside. Sure, they're going to get back to work, hopefully
Yes.
this week.
Yeah.
But there'll be another damn shutdown. What is it going to be? Another year, maybe 2, you know, and all the bullshit starts all over again. You know, like, yeah, damn it, fix it.
He's got a solution, though.
Dandy Don says, solution, get a massage, pool, jacuzzi, steam room, go golfing, hit the Hilton buffet. It's a good one.
Yeah.
And watch 200 ladies on Junction Beach running the bikini marathon.
Coming soon to a place near you.
Donnie's a great guy. He's loving life here. And Mr. XRP, we call him.
Yeah.
And I mean, he knows I'm not a big fan. He obviously is. But I will say, they've got approval now, just waiting to come on. I think, again, once the government
for the
gets back
ETF
to sign for the XRP ETF. So it's going to push it a bit. That's my view. Yeah.
More
So good on you, Donnie. Vegan Warrior says Bitcoin's just on sale, fellas. Correct. She's down for one reason, so real people, not institutions, can buy. Bitcoin is for people first and foremost. Well,
always has been
for everybody, I guess. So,
and I mean, I know most people can't afford to buy one whole Bitcoin, but you can buy Satoshis. You can buy parts of a Bitcoin and build your bag that way.
You can buy IBIT. You know, there's I mean, among others, right? They all track the Bitcoin price, but I can buy IBIT in Canada or I can buy it in the US. So, you know, it's available for everybody. It's Coop says, buy some Satoshis. Vegas Chris from Las Vegas bought the dip today. Well done. Bitcoin under 100K briefly.
Yeah.
IBIT, Tesla, and Alti. There went my bonus cash. Yeah. So it's he's buying the bottom. The dip. Yeah,
buying the bottom. I think that's
DCA.
Just the bottom.
Yeah,
that's where I think we are right now, the bottom.
Yeah.
The only thing that can make it go lower is if they say, no, we're not going to be reopening Congress.
That could do it. I mean, obviously, I look at Tesla. If something happened to Musk, that would tank it. Something happened to Trump, there go the markets. You know, there's black swan events.
Yeah.
You can't predict them.
Yeah.
You know, so you just got to, you know, go with your
another war starts up.
Another war starts up. So, you know, just always keep some dry powder. You know, everyone should for days like yesterday.
Yeah. Now, I did watch an interesting interview over the weekend, and it was with the head of the FAA in USA.
Okay.
Okay. And he was saying that if this government doesn't reopen by the middle of next week, you can forget getting a flight over Thanksgiving.
True.
He said, because we have to look at it from safety concerns.
Yeah.
We have to have so many air traffic controllers. We have to have so many groundsmen. We have to have so many people doing this, and this job behind the scenes that we don't always see.
Yeah.
He says it's now becoming an issue of safety. He says, I will shut it down in a heartbeat if I feel that we cannot safely take off those planes and land them with the people that we need to make
There's
it
common
happen.
sense. That's
and I was like, whoa.
That's the busiest travel day of the year is Thanksgiving, bigger than Christmas.
Yeah, and he did it with a German TV channel that interviewed him. Very good, called TV5. So you can go on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube. It was a 30-minute interview. And very good interview. Very intelligent man. And he said, if we can't get, if the U.S. government is not back up and running by Wednesday of next week, he said, you can forget getting a flight at Thanksgiving. He said, all the flights will be grounded. He said, whether they're U.S. flights or they're international flights, local flights are going to be all grounded.
Blame your local politician.
Yeah, so that's coming, folks. That's coming.
They'll deny they had anything to do with it.
Both sides are.
Vegas Chris also got a little more Saul. Well done and eat.
Well done.
Big on.
Well done.
Saul's a good buy.
Yeah, Saul is a very good buy right now.
We'll keep diversified. He is. Jeff Trio, what a sale today. Bought more TSYY plate, PLTW, COLW, and COYY.
Koi, yeah. Koi,
Tesla, Lady, Coinbase, maybe, and I don't know.
Yes, Coin.
Yeah, buying opportunities. Vegas Chris, Saul made it to 294 at one point.
Did it get up at 294.85 was the high?
Probably the
first off.
high. He's talking
Yeah.
about the high.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Close
I
to
didn't think
300.
it hit 300.
No.
No.
But if you get it at 154, that's almost a double, and it could happen this year.
Well,
So,
it already did. So, yeah.
January 19th, 2025. There's the date it happened.
That's the day that POTUS signed the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. And he didn't also sign that. He signed the crypto reserve too. So there was a crypto reserve bill and there was a Bitcoin Strategic Reserve bill. The Bitcoin Strategic bill, just a refresher, said that the government will do everything that it can to acquire more Bitcoin without costing the taxpayers any money, with a promise not to sell for, what was it, 10 or 20 years, Brooke?
No,
Somewhere around there.
No.
With the crypto bill, yeah, they can sell it anytime they want. So they will not buy any crypto altcoins he's referring to, but they can sell it anytime they want. They can get it from seizures and illegal activities and trades and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm still waiting 10 months later, you know, almost. We're in November, 10 months now, almost. Where's the buying? I need this bill to pass.
Yep.
I want this bill to pass before Thanksgiving. I want Cynthia Loomis's bill to pass in Congress. She reckons she's got the bipartisan support. Let's see it happen. Then you'll see a huge Bitcoin and crypto, and I'm calling it. I've been calling it all year, that Bitcoin and crypto and the alts are going to run together.
They'll run together. Yeah.
They are going to run together.
FOMO kicks in. They'll also run big time.
Yeah.
Pierpont, no liquidity in the market. When gold and Bitcoin go down, along with almost all stocks, there is a liquidity issue. Most of the dip buyers who bought the dip before the dip are out of powder. Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, out of dry powder. That happens a lot. But what normally happens is when gold has a run, 100 days later, so does Bitcoin. Okay, when gold hits its peak, 100 days later, Bitcoin has its run. And that run, which hasn't started yet, gold's had its peak and is starting to come down from its all-time high now.
Yeah.
Bitcoin hasn't had that run yet. But if you equate it percentage-wise, that would put Bitcoin at $184,000 a coin.
Yeah.
If it had the same run.
Personally, I think gold had a bit of a FOMO.
And helped by China. China was buying up a lot of gold to get away from the US dollar.
When I heard there was, kilometer-long lineups outside of shops, and it was to not only sell but buy. You think, okay, that's a little bit strange. So, and it backed off a fair bit. It was close to 4,500, went down under 4. So
yeah,
now I think it's treading water around 4 now. But yeah, we'll see. Live and learn with Mike. Good morning, DJ Cooper and Darlena. Hit that like button, Mike says. Make Darlena smile.
What happened to Brooke? You didn't say good morning to Brooke, Mike.
I'm here.
That's okay, good morning, DJ Cooper and Darlene. I guess he didn't recognize you with the haircut.
Probably not.
Now you look like a prick with ears.
Oh, come on. This is a family channel here.
PG.
Chris, U.S. government will be open again by Sunday, from what I am understanding.
I'm hearing similar things.
Jesus,
they're going to make an announcement by the end of the week. I'm going to say, if I had to make an educated guess, it'd be open Monday morning. Yeah, because governments, they don't do any negotiating or anything like that Saturday and Sunday. Congress is closed, so the House is closed, unless it's emergency bills, and they'll stay over the whole weekend to get it passed. But primarily, any new legislation, it doesn't come in over the weekends. It comes in Monday to Friday. Yeah.
Keep our fingers crossed. Jamon Styles, there he is. Hey, gents. My strategy is long-term, invest in ETFs that hold crypto, dollar cost average when possible.
Yeah.
Buy the dip, reinvest all dividends. That's a good move. And never sweat these recorrections. Yeah, they tend to give you buying opportunities. Long-term play.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in it for the long term.
I'm
in it for Darlene's kids.
Sure.
That they'll be set up for life. You know, like my parents tried to do with me and my family, my siblings. I want to do the same for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm in it for.
Live and learn with Mike. I believe both sides are evil. I will buy more XRP. Well,
Somebody
Mikey's
else
an
that believes in it.
XRP,
You and
yes.
Donnie, yes.
Andy Donald, like you. Rick Price. Tom Lee says S&P 500 will be 7,500 by year end. It's at 6,770 right now. So that's over 10% increase already. So.
And the guy's pretty accurate. I got to give Tom Lee credit.
Yeah.
A lot of Wall Street doesn't believe a word the guy says. He said earlier this year that the stock market's going to be above 6,500. On Squawk Box, they almost fell off their chairs laughing at him.
Yeah, he was correct.
They're not laughing anymore. They have him on the show 2-3 times a week now.
Yeah.
So very intelligent guy.
He's got big hair, that boy.
Oh, yeah.
Wolf says, using my distributions and finished building one position today. So he's building positions. He's done with one. So now we'll grow my next fund with all the distributions I receive over the next few weeks. So there's a plan. So, obviously he's not taking the money to live on. He's just liking the income and going to reinvest it, which is a smart move.
Yeah.
You actually build your portfolio quicker, so good on him.
Yeah, exactly. Good way of doing it.
Stay diversified, guys. Scotty from Wahin, do you guys think this latest downturn is going to hurt Strategy's chance to get into the S&P?
No, because they already had their Q3 earnings call, and they blew past what the predictors said that they would have in assets under management, by several $1 billion. I'm not talking about, a couple $100. I'm talking about several billion.
Yeah. They
blew past it on the earnings call. And one good thing for Strategy, Scott, is they just announced yesterday that they are doing a preferred shares in Europe, and it launched yesterday in Europe. Fantastic for the Europeans at over 10% return per year paid monthly.
Yeah.
Europeans are going to love that. They've been waiting for something like that because the German government, the French government, the Italian government wouldn't let them buy in to Bitcoin and crypto.
Correct.
Saying, oh, no, you have to have the European digital currency that was supposed to launch this month. They've now put it back 5 years. It was supposed to launch this month, and they couldn't make it happen.
Well, you think things are bad in Canada and the US. Christ, you look at Europe, they're worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, the poor citizens. But back to Scotty's point. Scotty, one thing with Strategy, it's met all the criteria.
Yeah.
That's why we thought it had a good chance of getting in last. It didn't. So the next one is the odds are quite high.
The first Friday in December.
Now, you do get a downturn, but Scotty, everything. So Strategy is one of many stocks they would look at to analyze who's better, who's the best, who's the. Well, guess what? Those competitors also are down. So, if it's strictly price movement up or down, they're just as good or, as bad as the rest of them. So there's more positive things going for Strategy to get in
than negative.
And that big thing Coop touched on, sure, it was only a B- rating.
Yeah,
but it's rated.
Yeah.
And there's pension funds, huge ones, and sovereign wealth funds. They can't own anything that's not rated.
Correct.
And they don't strictly go AAA. Some maybe, but the majority will have blends of different A, Bs, even some Cs, cheap junk stuff. So that is a big plus for Strategy. So all in all, the writing's on the wall. I think they're going to get in.
And Saylor's going to hit the Asian market next. That's what he said on his earning call. We want to hit Europe. We want to hit the Asian markets.
Yeah.
He wants Strategy to stand for monster.
They're leading in this world of preferred shares, pensions, being able to invest in a form of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
With good returns. So I think it's still early. That's why I'm still committed. I think Strategy Strategy could do a 5x in 2-3 years. you know?
Easy.
Yeah.
That's one to watch, guys.
Yeah. I'm not selling, and
No,
it's my biggest
I'm
holding.
holding. That's my biggest
Yeah.
too.
Let's go chill in with the one blog spot, B-Man. Okay, how do you feel about WPay? I think you asked that last time. I bought today on the dip. Good for you. But then it dipped a lot more. Well, maybe you buy more than today if it opens up there. Seems diversified though, so hopefully recovers. Typically, yep, things you're better to be diversified.
I don't know a lot about WPay. I think that's one by Roundhill, if I'm right.
I believe so. Yeah,
it's not one of the yield max funds that I'm aware of.
I think it's a fund of funds.
Yeah,
so
sort of like Ulti.
Yeah, so they have, I think it's 5% per. So they got about 20 of them. They rebalance. Is it monthly? To keep it about the 5% in case some run up or down, and then they accumulate the dividends and pay it out. So apparently it doesn't have as high a payout, but then there's less NAV erosion, or the stock's not as volatile. So yeah, it's an option, guys.
Always good to be diversified.
Yeah, blessed be with you. I bought more NVIDIA today.
NVIDIA was down too. Everything was down last night. The whole stock market was down.
I was that close to getting in NVIDIA. I don't have any NVIDIA. I don't. Yeah, I missed the boat, I figured. But if it gets under 200, well, 199.70 or something, or 80. I'll see today. If it dips under, I might pick up 10 shares, 20, well, maybe 20 shares.
I'll be watching the market tonight, definitely.
No, again, NVIDIA to me, guys, is a good long-term hold.
Yeah.
Rick Price, I'd pay to see a cage match between eternal optimist Tom Lee and the eternal pessimist Michael Burry. Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah, what did he do? He put a big short on something. I forget what the hell it was. But,
and got wrecked, didn't he?
Well, time will tell, but people are shaking their heads.
Yeah. Say, what the hell
Maybe
are you
he
doing?
shorted the S&P. I don't know.
Yeah,
I forget. But Javon Stiles, how do you guys feel about government-backed stable coins that are backed by the US dollar, and how that affects the stability of it as an uncorruptible asset?
Well, stable coins are always going to be tied 1-to-1 for the dollar. That's why they're called stable.
Yeah.
So you get one stable coin for $1 US, and you'll never make money on it. You'll never lose money on it. It'll always just be flat with the dollar. So not something for me, but I can see its future. Government-backed stable coins by the US dollar is a good thing for crypto all over.
Well, yeah, the government will make
the whole
use
of crypto.
They buy a whack. Yeah, and they buy a whack of like Tether and Circle and the other ones. Buy a whack of U.S. government treasuries because that's what they use to back the minting of the coins, so to speak. Yeah. So that's a plus. The government has seen that, so they're we like you guys. But don't say you'll never use it, because it's being used for transferring quickly, efficiently, at low cost money. And that might come where, hey, we can pay somebody in stable coins in Europe or the US, or they can pay us, and bingo, there it is. So,
instant money.
Instant money, yeah. So
no waiting period, no waiting 2-3 days for it to clear this bank, this bank, this bank before it hits your bank.
Yeah.
So it does have a lot of pluses in it.
Yeah.
Quick lightning transactions, and that's what it is. It's on the Lightning Network.
The thing I'm afraid of, Javon, but luckily it hasn't reared its ugly head here. It has in Europe, is the government issued digital currency.
Yeah.
So in other words, they kind of like to do away with the paper printing of money, and here, we'll give you a digital currency instead.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to monitor your account to see where you spend it. And if we don't like you spending it there, we're not going to let you spend it. And if you become a bad boy, we're going to freeze your account.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you don't want that shit going on. And Trump has said that'll never happen in the US, thank God. But this late Lagarde, like, she's pushing that big time in Europe for the euro. Like, if that happens over there, you talk about going from,
Lagarde,
the kettle to the fire, look out.
So, I don't like that woman at all. Retiring dividend.
There he is.
What's up? All good, Rod. How you doing, buddy?
At Wolf says, hello, Rod. Yeah. Hello.
Wolf always likes to watch Rod, and he always comments in the chat. I commented in the chat on his video yesterday, his live stream. He does a great job.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good YouTuber. He does his research and he just shows you the numbers.
Bingo.
So if you're into either the round hill or the yield max, he shows you the numbers and the trades that they're doing, how much they're making, how much they're losing, where their synthetics is, up or down. Are they making money? He told me something very good yesterday on the live stream. I actually sent him a comment. I don't know if he read it out on air or not. I had to run some errands, but I quickly put one in there. That one of my favorites, Plady, their synthetics is made $8 this month.
Nice. Yeah.
$8.
Rod's a good guy to follow if you're into the
no, they're not going to pay $8 to the shareholders.
No, they'll keep some in the kitty.
They're always going to keep some back for the end of the year payout. But wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
they are a good guy. You can trust his numbers. He focuses on that, which is good. So
yeah,
it's a good resource, guys. If you're into the Yield Max funds, definitely get over there and watch his videos. Sign up.
Yeah.
Retiring dividends. Hey, Wolf. Okay, they're back. Your biggest Chris. Brooke, I think now is the time to really look at some Sol.
Yes.
You are correct, Amundo.
When are you going to jump on the bandwagon? I did. You normally let me test the waters first before you do anything.
Well, okay. So number one priority, more Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two priority, build up the Bitcoin bag. Okay. I mean, sure, I got a lot in strategy, which to me is a Bitcoin play, but I don't have any of the pure, let's say. So the IBIT would be a start.
Okay.
And then number three would be Sol, and probably number four, NVIDIA. Because I can see, honestly, I can see Sol doing a double by year end, but I don't see Bitcoin doing a double. I could see maybe 50%. You know what I mean? Go to $1.50. I could see Sol hitting 300. So yeah, it's probably maybe a better buy with Sol.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting. And there's Dandy Don says BlackRock owns over 800,000 MicroStrategy,
correct?
Almost 700,000, and BlackRock own over 10% of Micro. Okay, 800,000 Bitcoin. Sorry, 10% of Micro. So you think wants Bitcoin long term, wants slow Bitcoin long term, and Trump and others. Yeah, there's rumors and innuendo, and conspiracy theories. They're keeping the price down to accumulate. And
Larry Fink is advocating very hardly, real hard, for the commission to allow a strategy into the S&P 500 next time around in December.
What Larry wants, Larry will get.
Yeah. He normally has the ears of the big wigs.
Well, and they're telling now, and they're the biggest money managers on the planet.
Correct.
To put between 1 and 5% of their customers' portfolios into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that will show its head in the quarters coming. So, yep. We're still early, guys. Listen, we're still early in the cycle of Bitcoin adoption.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about it. We understand it. We're, but 99% of the planet maybe's heard of it. They're not sure what it is, and they're not looking at it for their portfolios. But it'll come,
Yeah.
Dandy says the big dogs are trying to shake out the paper hands, correct Amundo, to get discounted Bitcoin.
They do that.
Yeah.
That's the manipulation Brooke was talking about earlier. They do that intentionally to bring down the prices. And it's the manipulation. And they can do it with only 1,000 coins.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Bitcoin and crypto trades 24/7. The stock market is only open 5 days a week. They have to tokenize the stocks, which Larry Fink is arguing for, so that the stock market can be open 24/7. So if there's a big, huge run on Solana, say, and it triples in a week, and it's at 2 o'clock in the morning, New York, and the stock market's closed, you can still sell it and make your profit. Or there's a big dip and you can buy before it reverts back to the norm. And that's holding a lot of people back. And these whales know it. And they're able to get away with it. That's why we need this legislation in place. I'm 100% pro for it.
Make it a fair playing field.
Exactly.
It's not
for
fair
everybody.
playing field now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the lesson is don't use leverage, especially
No,
in
never.
crypto. When you don't have legislation, you know, at least in the stock markets, yeah, you're covered. Vegan Warrior. The U.S. is a great government. We just got the first U.S. Bitcoin president, and his entire cabinet is the same. Yeah, I definitely, it's good from that standpoint.
Show me. I've been waiting all year for them to show me. You know, promises made equals promises kept. That's what I keep hearing. But I don't see anything on Bitcoin. If it's only waiting for this bill to pass by Thanksgiving, okay, great. We could have a huge Bitcoin rally and America starts buying. Well, Bitcoin's over 300,000 now by year end. You know, if the US government just announced we bought 100,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Watch out. The whales are going to get wrecked. They're going to lose it all and then scream. Yeah, I didn't get into Bitcoin for this. It's controlled by the governments. They're going to scream. You're going to hear it on all the YouTube channels. Yeah, the government wrecked me. You know, I was making $1 million a day on Bitcoin. You know, is what you'll hear them say. And now I'm wiped out. All my positions. I lost 50 million.
Must have been leveraged.
It'll be that, what's that guy's name? James Wynn? Lost all that money. Tried to short Bitcoin.
100 million, wasn't it?
100 million in a week he lost, you know. So he was a
Be
whale.
a billionaire to lose.
He was a whale.
Money.
You're going to have all these whales crying. Good. Because they've been keeping the price suppressed. They've been wiping out the little man who's trying to make some money. It needs to stop. And this legislation needs to come through. Make it a fair playing field for all. We'll all be happy in 10 years' time. Multi-millionaires if you got one Bitcoin now.
Vegan Warrior, I agree with you. It's, you know, better the U.S. than anyone else. But I think Churchill hit it right when he said that the U.S. will always do the right thing eventually. After they've tried everything else.
Exactly. True words that. Yes,
and,
he did.
I thought that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Jesus. Vegas Chris, Misty will be back. Our checks will increase again.
I believe in that.
I do, yeah.
I believe Misty will get back over $20.
It might be 6 months, guys.
Exactly.
But I think a year from now, the guys that are in it will be happy.
Yeah. And those that ain't will say,
yeah,
why didn't I buy it? Yeah.
I should have held on. I should have, should have, could have, would have. Biggest Chris, oh, come on, Brooke. Brooke has the head for a cut like that. Looking good, Brookster.
Somebody likes you.
As the Filipinos like to say, Mr. Guapo. Mr. Handsome. There's Mr. Nut. Good morning, CBD and fellow tubers. This is my first time in a down market with actual money at stake. Feels like any other day.
Still retired in Thailand, enjoying the good life.
True. Loving it here.
Ain't you, Robert?
There's Tommy Lee, Rick Price. Oh, yeah. He's up to his old tricks. You mentioned on Monday that the pool was cooler now. What temperature is that? 76 degrees Fahrenheit? That'd be a little nippy. Or warmer than that. 76 is colder than you'd expect. Want to know what to expect.
My pool's about 80.
Okay.
80 degrees. Yours is probably
2 or 3
mid
degrees.
to low 70s.
Yeah, I would say mid.
But here's
to me, that's cool.
The ocean is 80 degrees right now.
Yeah.
And it's a lot bigger than your swimming pool, but it gets a lot more sun than your pool does.
Yeah.
You only get the lunchtime sun. You know, the morning and afternoon, there's no sun in your pool.
Well, Brownie was
live in a rectangular complex.
It was nippy, but I remember last year it was December.
Yeah.
And it was too cold.
Yeah.
And I went down to the beach and I went in
It
the
was
ocean.
warmer.
Oh, this is why. You love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was definitely warmer. So
Yeah. And Javon Styles has become our newest channel member with a badge next to his name right there, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. Thank you, Javon. Much, much appreciated. And for those that haven't become that are channel members, thank you all so much. And for those that have been buying us coffees on that QR code up there, thank you too. And also for those that have been buying the ebook above Brooke's head there, we undercut all the YouTubers in Thailand by several 100%, showing that we're going to do it nonprofit and save you guys a lot of money. So if you haven't yet, buy that ebook, because come January 1st, the price goes back
actual
up.
tips
on
on how
sale
to save
there.
money. in
$49.90.
Thailand.
What a deal.
What a
And
deal.
it'll save you money day one arriving in Thailand. That's a promise.
Correct. Glenn Shaw. Good morning, guys. What's your best guess on end of year target to Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and Misty?
Okay, my best guess,
Go
I
ahead.
still say Bitcoin's going to hit 200,000. I still say that. And I have my reasons for saying it. I think the Fed's going to reopen. The government's going to reopen. Things are going to go back to normal. There's going to be a China deal. This crypto bill is going to pass. And there's going to be at least one more rate cut this year. And MicroStrategy is sitting at a 92% chance, according to the betting odds, of getting into the S&P 500 this time. With Larry Fink backing them, I think they have an excellent chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting, if I had to guess, Bitcoin at 200,000.
MicroStrategy?
MicroStrategy, that's a tough one. If Bitcoin was to hit 200,000, you would be looking at $600 a share of MicroStrategy, somewhere between 550 and 6. Okay, realistically.
I'll take that.
If they get into the S&P 500, all bets are off. Because the FOMO will kick in big time for MicroStrategy, more than it has for Bitcoin. And it can skyrocket it over $1,000. It could only maybe make it go up $50 or $100. It's one of those big unknowns.
How about Misty?
Misty, I could see Misty. It depends on how quick it runs. And that's the thing, because Misty can only capture so much of the upside. All right. Its synthetics are capped. And so if, let's say, MicroStrategy went up 50% overnight, got accepted in the S&P 500, Bitcoin raises to 200,000. Would Misty raise 50%? No, nowhere near it. It would only raise about 10% because of the cap. Unfortunately. And I'm being realistic, folks. I always tell you the truth on the channel. It would only run up 10%. If it does it gradually over the next 7 weeks before end of year, then I can see Misty back up $20.
Nice.
Yeah, I could see it above 20.
I predict Bitcoin 150, MicroStrategy 5,
Okay.
and Misty 18 to 20.
18 to 20?
Yeah.
So pretty close.
And then from there, it'll be slow and steady up and to the right on all three.
Well, there's going to be a rate cut in December. I'm still certain of it. The betting markets are still certain as well. Forget what Powell says.
Yep.
You know, he's going to be outvoted anyways. The committee has already had 4 against him. So, and they want another quarter rate cut in December. So I think his hands are going to be tied. And going into next year, his term's up in May.
Yep.
The 5 people that are in the running to take over the Fed are all pro-Bitcoin. All of them, which is great. And, you know, 2 that are favorites have said they want to lower interest rates even further next year. So that can make the bull market for crypto go well into next year, probably up until June, July, August. If we continue to get these rate cuts and the quantitative easing happens, the money printers go crazy. Yes. There's going to be a lot of liquidity, and they're going to be putting it in things that are going to run. And I think crypto still has a way to go yet. I
All
don't
three
think
are
it's over yet.
are tied together, guys.
Yeah.
If you're in all three, which probably we all are, we're not too diversified on that one item.
No.
It'll be driven by Bitcoin.
And Blakester Drums becomes a newest channel member. Thank you, Blakester, with a badge next to their name. Only $2 a month. Much appreciated.
Pagan Warrior, Bitcoin is the real true market. Always buy the dip and you win. It's not about dollars as much as how much Satoshis do you own.
Yeah.
The man with the Satoshis wins.
And we have our first shout out to give. It's from Bliss Be With You. Bought us a coffee and says, much love. Thank you, Bliss Be With You. Much appreciated. So, long time since anybody's bought us a coffee on the show. But it is always appreciated. Thank you, guys.
Richard Woolley, hi CBD. I got some Misty and Alti today. My plan of paying off my margin has gone out the window. Great buying opportunity.
It is.
On those prices now, when you figure that out over 52 weeks, what you're collecting, get your money back.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. El Promeo, Tangen has a great promotion deal for their cold wallet cards.
Okay.
Buy the 3-pack, get 50% off a second set. Free shipping included. That's pretty good. Just letting your subs know, ends on the 7th of November. So
yeah, for those that want to keep their crypto on a cold wallet,
yeah,
there you go. It's a great way of storing it.
A couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alpha does a lot of research into that
We
stuff.
have subscribers that have it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Quite
no, just back to Alpha. He's a sharp boy. Been in business a long time. You got to be a special breed to be successful in a business. He is. He's done his research on them, so you can take that to the bank, guys.
Yeah. Mike Dottie next.
Mike Dottie and Mike and Little Mike. What's up, tubers? Brooke and Coop, hope all is well in the land of smiles. Yes, it is. We love it here.
Loving it here.
And you guys will too when you get here.
Yeah. Can't wait for you guys to get over here. And I spoke to Rod, Retire on Dividends, on Facebook Messenger. And I said to him, when you coming to Thailand? He said, I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to. He said, but there's no way my wife will let me.
True.
I said, bring her and the kids. They'll love it.
Blakester Drums was here. But the only way he got here was
his mom.
Had to bring his mom.
Okay. Had to bring his mom, yeah.
And if he's got to stay, if he wants to stay, mom's going to want to have to stay too. Otherwise, he's off to the races. Okay.
And congratulations to Captain Action, has been a channel member now for 13 consecutive months.
Wowzer.
Well done, Captain Action. He says, great people in the chat. Good questions. We love it. Bring it all.
Living on with Mike. Sorry, Brooke, I left you out. All right.
He got you now.
Scotty Kaz. Oh, no, Scotty from Wahin. Brooke's new haircut makes him look like a candy corn.
Oh, yeah. I remember, the candy corn, the orange with the white on top. Yes, you look like a candy corn.
Jesus.
You do.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the title on your name for the next live stream. It's going to say Cooper, and then it's going to say candy corn under your picture.
Well, it's kind of a nice haircut in this weather because you don't sweat your hair. Browntown, Mr. B. Morning, lads. Buy that dip, people. Markets will be up soon, like my Loy Cathon lantern tonight. To the moon, yeah.
Yeah, tonight's the big festival in Jomtien and Pattaya and all across Thailand, where people light the lanterns and they float up in the air. And basically, you send your prayers up there and your thoughts, people maybe you've lost, hope for the future, good future for your children, all that sort of thing. You light it and it's supposed to go up to heaven. And that's what the Buddhist religion believes. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. And some of them go out to lakes and they do it like they do in Japan. They light those little floating things and they go out. Same thing. Yeah.
Well, in our area last year, that was the first I was out, and I had never seen anything like that. But
that's beautiful.
Literally hundreds,
thousands.
Yeah, well, over the area, I'm sure. But and it's so beautiful, and it was a nice night, obviously. Yeah. And then and this is Thailand. Okay, they do the fireworks.
Yeah,
and they got mom and pops walking the beach trying to sell you the fireworks, and then not long after you have the
Police.
police showing up. Oh no, it's
Yeah.
illegal to set off fireworks. We'll go arrest the guy selling. Don't grab mine.
Yeah.
It's too late, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Scotty laughing out
Yeah.
loud.
Captain Action, nice haircut, Mr. B. Alfa Romeo, all this talk of market volatility, I'm craving some delicious Thai food cuisine. Cow soy soup from Chiang Mai. Era Mak Mak.
Aloy Mak Mak.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Lovely
yes.
pin will make some for you. Sub-Z says, Misty, the fun is tied heavily to MicroStrategy. Yep. And by extension to the Bitcoin. Yep.
Yeah.
Which adds volatility and risk. Yep.
And strategy.
We know that going in. That's
we
nothing
we
new.
know there's volatility, and volatility is your friend, as we say.
Correct.
Because that's where you capture the gains and the losses.
Mm.
If you're betting in the right direction, you're going to make some good money. And Saylor said on his earnings call that they plan on, with all these new launches from the preferred that he's going to do, he's hoping to lessen the volatility and it to benefit the MicroStrategy shareholders the most. So it seems that from what I'm seeing across X and different platforms, a lot of the people that are into MicroStrategy, including Reddit, I follow Reddit too. I belong to several groups on Reddit. They're all happy with it. They're saying, yes, this is what we need for MicroStrategy to finally do its run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the coins, so eventually, people will be eyeballing them. Like Drums, out of here in 14 hours, told mom, move here with me or I'm going to blow my brains out to you.
No, don't do that.
Being half serious, thank you. Aloha, gang. P.S. Get the hell out of Yield Max and go with Round Hill.
Round Hill's very early.
Yeah.
I think they're going to end up going the same way that Yield Max does. The only thing is with Round Hill that scares me is they own the underlying stock rather than the synthetics.
Yeah.
That's where Round Hill, for me, loses my confidence. But there's people that like that want them to own the underlying. So
I think you got to look at it. Would you buy that stock at, forget what the past was today? Is that a good buy on Yield Max? Misty or Alti or whatever other one they're offering at today's price.
Yeah.
What's your payback? What's your return? So you got to look at every investment. Personally, like you and me, as I said earlier, we made our research, made our commitments, bought, and we're sitting and I'm holding, you're holding, and we'll let the chips fall where they may. I want that income weekly. I get it. And that's all I'm concerned about.
Well, here's what you need to ask yourself, folks. Would you buy Misty at $10 a share and it's paying you $1 a month in dividend? Or 80 cents a month? Would you buy it today?
Or Alti at 5 and it's paying you, 9 cents a week.
Yeah, that's what you have to ask
Basically,
yourself.
you get your money back in a year on both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then you're playing with house money.
Correct.
Yeah, I would be buying today if I hadn't already bought into Misty at 20.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But our bags are big enough. So you don't want, you don't want 100% of your bag in one item. You want to be diversified. The reason you and I are in these items, Misty and Alti, maybe Pleiades coming, is for the income. But once you get that income threshold that you need, hey, you better look at growth, guys, because long term, that's where the action is going to be. We'll do better with Tesla and strategy and Bitcoin than we'll do with the others for the income.
Correct.
We'll make way more on the growth stocks. 5 to 10x on a lot of those going forward. So, yeah. Anyways, Brown Town, Mr. B. Hope you all enjoy the new intro song. Let's ride the roller coaster together and stack stocks and coins each week. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brownie's an optimist, which is good.
And Brownie, the outro, you need to change it. It still says Money Matters Monday.
Does it? Really?
Yeah, somebody commented on our last live stream and said, Cooper, FYI, you still have Money Matters Monday.
And he did a hell of a good job on the intro today.
Yes, he did.
I like that.
I like the charts.
Yeah,
you and I are going, which one's Bitcoin? Well, that one's SUI. That one's XRP. Where's Bitcoin?
Well done, Brown.
Yeah. He's good. Thank you, Brownie.
W Secrets. Hello, gents. It's called investing versus guarantee. I'm down a little due to thankfully being diversified across 22 different yield max with a heavy in 6 of them. My digital coin portfolio took a bigger hit. Yeah. So he's well diversified. Yeah.
Yeah, the yield max funds are taking less of a hit than the actual stock that they're invested in.
Okay.
So I like that.
Alfa Romeo, I'm running out of dry powder buying the dips. Ditto. Collecting and returning all those Coke bottles and buying Bitcoin. Cha-ching. Can't wait to buy those ham and cheese 7-Eleven toasties and the odd cold Leo at 39 baht, about $1.
Can't beat it. Yeah.
Well done. Biggest Chris, in my opinion, Sol will double before Bitcoin can double. I totally agree. A double on Sol only takes them to their all-time high. Correctamundo. Bitcoin doubling is 70% higher than the all-time high. If my math is correct, I like Sol more than Bitcoin now. Yeah.
68%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would be Bitcoin.
Totally agree.
From its all-time high of 126 to 200,000.
Yeah.
I think Bitcoin can do it. I still believe it.
If you're looking for a double before year end, I think the best chance is going to be in Solana. It's I don't see it in Tesla. I don't definitely. Well, hang on. Strategy could double easily. So there's another one. Sol or Strategy would be my doubles by year end.
Yeah.
Yep. Now the thing with Sol, you've got the new ETFs coming out. A whack of them. Yeah. They're all going to be chasing, tokens. So Alfa Romeo, as I mentioned to Brooke, I still think Bitcoin has a high probability of hitting 98 to 95K soon. He's talking about the price. So I don't know if it'll hit that low.
What's it at now?
Hanging in 100,900. So almost 101. Yeah. Hey, time will tell, Alpha.
It did dip to the high 99.
If it gets down that low, it's manipulated to do that. So time will tell, Alpha.
I agree.
Bliss be with you. I just put in an order for some Misty. Took me a while to start paying attention. Okay, well.
That put in a buy order.
Great
if
buy
it hits
price.
that price, you get it.
Shit.
Yeah, we've done that several times.
Misty's on sale. Your Platy's on sale.
Yeah.
But then again, Tesla's on sale for me and Solana's on sale. So, it's good buying time, guys. Scotty knows Zcash. Yeah.
ZC equals Zcash.
One of the altcoins.
Yeah.
Live and learn with Mike. 26 more days till the land of smiles.
Happy. Yep. See you soon, Mike.
Sub-Z, Bitcoin can reach 150K. The target is reasonably achievable in this cycle, correct, given the tailwinds. But it's not guaranteed.
No.
Nothing in life is. There's significant risk and many dependencies, correct.
True.
Yeah.
Like Brooke said earlier, any catastrophic event could change that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Luckily, most of us here in retirement, we don't have debt. Debt can kill you when markets are tanking, or asset prices tanking. But if you don't have debt, guys, you should be okay.
Exactly.
It's and the careful thing is use your leverage. If you do wisely, better not to use it.
Yeah.
Rick Price, still liking Roundhill Weekly Payer, Maggie, which has the Magnificent Seven as underlying. Yeah. Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, equal weighted. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely one to look at.
Yeah.
And
but notice NVIDIA is not in there.
It probably is. I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's missing one. I think NVIDIA is in.
Yeah, missed NVIDIA.
Rick Price, thanks to Robert Pierpont for that suggestion to look into. Okay. Sub-Z, Misty is much more speculative and higher risk, correct, with bigger returns.
Yeah.
A rebound is possible, especially if Bitcoin cryptocurrency markets pick up strongly and strategy gains significantly. El Correcto, Sub-Z. Yeah. We need that to happen.
We need that to happen. We need them to get in the S&P 500.
That's one of them.
How the heck that, a couple of them got in before MicroStrategy on the last one, I don't know.
Shit happens.
Yeah. But now they've got another quarter where they've outgrown the predictions, the analysts, and they've made more in profits than what they were projected to get. I think that's a very strong argument for
look
the
on
next
the
one.
bright side.
Hmm.
It's not like Strategy's up here at Moon and we're thinking, shit, is it overpriced? It's so goddamn cheap now. Oh, there's light. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and so,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could double.
Exactly.
Yeah, it could double easily by the end of the year.
I'm
Up
thinking
from
so.
Mail, speaking of Mr. Nut, I'll be a silent investigator on the nut and ball stores located on Soy 6, Walking Street in Soy Bacau. Yep. Wolf says, I would like Bitcoin to start going up around 4,000 a week and finish around 130 at year end. That way, MicroStrategy and Misty can catch most, if not all, the upside.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, that's yep.
Yeah, slow and steady.
Slow and steady.
That's what we'd like to see.
You'd like to see that. Well,
yeah,
things happen.
That's what you need for Misty to capture a lot of Bitcoin and MicroStrategy's upside. If it happens slowly. If it's a big run up and a blow off top, Misty's gonna maybe get 20% of it.
Yeah.
Just
keep in mind we are so early in the cycle. Adoption worldwide is minute compared to the population and the planet, and everyone's experiencing inflation. Every government on the planet's printing fake fiat money,
correct
paper with nothing backing it. So the writing's on the wall. It's just getting there. So hurry up and wait. Sub-Z, every time a new membership, you should ring a bell. Yeah, we got to get a little bell to ring.
There's hotkeys on here on StreamYard that you can use and you can set up. So it'd be like Kramer, with all his buttons.
Yeah,
it'd be like that you can set it up. Darlene knows how to do it. Maybe we can do that.
We'll look into that. Good tip, Sub-Z. Billy Mayfield, get out now. The Van Metter says. Van Metter, who's that? No. Rick Price at Scott 1992. Does Thailand have Halloween and can you get candy corn?
I've never seen candy corn here.
No. But Halloween, they do dress up.
Yeah, all the girls dress up in the bars for Halloween.
Yeah. No, that and the kids do too. And
I'm not talking about the go-go bars. I'm talking about normal bars, like sports bars that we went to for Halloween. Yeah, they were all dressed up.
And Matt Smith, gold's the answer. Stock market is doing well. Yeah,
it is. It is still holding ground.
Bliss be with you. Misty seems like the best dividend ETF.
It's got a lot of pluses.
Debatable.
Yeah,
there's lots out there, guys.
Yeah.
Just
he missed off from
Vegas. Chris, time is running out, so we'll say goodbye. Thanks for all you guys and your followers sharing. Wishing you all a wonderful rest of the week.
Thank you.
Stock up while you can. Lots of good coming.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to have a positive end of the year.
Yeah.
And if Mr. Lee is right, we could have a heck of a run.
Couple by end of the year. He's predicting. So, yeah. Matt Smith reminds me of Amway pyramid scheme. USD is guaranteed by 5,000 nukes and many aircraft carriers. Correct.
That's what they back their dollar on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Biggest Chris, 46 likes. So hit that like button on your way out if people have done so already.
Yes, please. Come on, guys.
Helps the channel.
We do all this for free. We don't ask for anything. Never have, never will. So all we do ask, give us a thumbs up. Give us a pamp. It's free.
Yeah. And it also helps the algorithm, which allows other people of similar interest to see us.
Yeah.
And that helps everybody because you get varied opinions from everybody. So it's a plus. Browntown, the new outro graphics will be ready for Saturday stream.
Thank you.
Your ticker needs Market Watch Wednesday update too. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Brownie.
Thanks. Much appreciated, buddy.
Technical guru he is. Live and Earn with Mike. Misty is at 10:04.
Yeah.
Where do you think it'll be in 2026?
20 plus.
15 to 20, and depends on Bitcoin and strategy. And It'll up and to the right. It will be, Mike.
I'm thinking that the bull market is going to run well into next year. We've had a lot of manipulation this year. I think the law change that's coming in, the new crypto bill, is going to help. The rate cuts changing of the Fed, quantitative easing, the money printing. It's all a lot of positive things happening, and they're going to be happening at the end of this year. So that's why I think that the bull market's not going to end this year. I think we still have a few months left to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rick Price, Coop, how have the electric and water bills been now that you've been in it for a month?
Not too bad. I have a good friend of mine and subscriber, Travis. He lives in Wahin. He's got a pool villa over there, and he's paying 50% more electricity and water than I am.
Here. Okay.
Than I am here.
Interesting.
So
different utility, is it? Must be.
No, same.
Well, why would the rates be different, I wonder?
Consumption.
Oh, so he's consuming more. Well, he's got a family.
He's got a family.
2 other kids, yeah.
But to me, it's extremely cheap, the electric and water. Whether you're living in a condo, you're living in a house, a pool villa like me, okay, the pool pumps on a lot of time during the day. Every 2 hours, it comes on for an hour, keeps the water clean. That adds money to the bill. But in the condo, I was paying roughly 4,000 baht a month, so $120 for Darlene and I. Here, we're paying 5,000, so it's only made another $30 difference.
I'm in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm paying $70 a month in electric, and I keep the air on 24/7.
Yeah,
and
we do.
Water's like $12, $13. So
yeah,
unbelievably cheap.
Yeah, so the pool is what's made the price go up by 1,000 baht a month.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I do want to give a shout out for a second here to good friends of ours.
Okay.
Nomad Jack and Pinky.
Oh,
they're having a great time in the Philippines. We miss them.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully we'll see them back soon.
Next week.
And, you know, get to hear about all their adventures.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one.
I think he's stuck at Manila Airport for 2 days. Floods. Brown Town, buy Sol and IBIT tonight for sure. Okay.
See what happens with the markets.
Wolf, and the future markets are down at 9 p.m., so could be another dip tomorrow. We'll see. I've seen it before. They'll start off with a dip, and then there's a run. So
I think there'll be a run when they announce the government's going to be reopening.
Which maybe Thursday then.
Thursday, I'm looking. Yeah.
Sub-Z, have a wonderful day and night. Yep,
and thank you, Sub-Z, and Roger Walker as well, who says, great job at Browntown.
Yeah.
And thank you so much to everybody that stayed till the end. We're out of comments. We always promise that we'll stay and answer every comment that comes up and question, as long as you hit the subscribe, and it's absolutely free. All you have to do is wait 1 minute. And if you haven't hit the like button, come on, guys, 78 people watching. Now's the time to pound it. Get us up to 100 likes. And make my wife smile. Much, much appreciated. And until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. And stay tuned.
Stay safe.
In the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. beach of sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thai-adventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai-adventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams. Cooper's Thai-adventure, forever I'll stay in the land of smiles, where my heart swept away.